To Pinar Cebi Wilber. She's a senior economist of the American Council for Capital Formation, and she's joining us from Washington. Pinar Cebi, thanks for being with us here on TRT World. Now, first up, do you think this budget's going to pass?
Short answer, no. Not in its current form. There is an old saying in Washington, D.C., President proposes and Congress disposes. This is a budget that outlines the president's priorities, and it kickstarts the budget discussions in Congress. And as you know, Congress is currently evenly divided. For your listeners, in the Senate, it's 50-50, and in the House, we have 219 Democrats and 211 Republicans with 5 vacancies. And that's a very slim margin for this budget to pass in the Congress.
So just lay out for us the difficulties that there will be in getting this budget passed. You say it won't pass in its current form. If it doesn't pass, does that lead to a government shutdown again?
No. So the budget process here is a little different. So what happens is President gives his budget to Congress, and obviously Congress has other priorities. So they take that, but they basically shape their own budget, both in the House and Senate. And then if everything works out, House and Senate works together and they come up with their own budget and they pass a resolution, and that will be the new budget for the United States. Obviously, there are difficulties with that, as I said, with the dynamics in both houses.
Absolutely. And Pinar, you'll know that there was once lots of talk in the United States about deficits. It would appear that this budget is going to be the highest level of spending the US has seen since the war. So is this a signal that the tough economic times mean that you have to spend more, or something just shifted fundamentally in the way US governments see debt?
You're so right. In old times, when we were talking about the debt for the developed nations, it was basically the marking was 77% of GDP. That will be alarming for a developed economy, and for a developing economy, it was even less. It was 68%. But the pandemic, and I will say probably the savings, this extra savings in the world, is not triggering that. So we are seeing with this budget, we are going to reach to 117% of GDP. That's quite a large number. Obviously, right now, it's not a concern because we are trying to pick up the economies around the world. Every country is doing their best, and we have to spend. But the question is, what will happen down the line? And let me tell you, many of the economists are really worried about the debt in the United States, and they started warning the Biden administration, even the economists that are close to the current administration.
Absolutely, so plenty more still to come on this story. Okay, Pinar Cebi Wilber from the American Council for Capital Formation, thanks for your analysis. Thank you.